Located in the heart of New York State, Syracuse is easy and quick to get to. We're a reasonable drive from every major metropolitan area in the Northeast. Plus, discount and traditional airlines are continually adding flights to Syracuse Hancock International Airport. Or you can travel by train or bus to our regional transportation center right in the heart of the city. The greater Syracuse area is surrounded by mile after mile of blue lakes and rolling countryside. Onondaga County enjoys many wonderful lakes, including Schenectady's, Onondaga, and Oneida. Of course, the community abounds with dining of almost every sort. Many locals and visitors alike delight in dining with the dinosaur at the Dinosaur Barbecue in downtown Syracuse. Or strolling through historic downtown Armory Square, a great spot filled with dozens of eateries and places to shop. Nightlife abounds in Armory Square as well. Syracuse is home to Syracuse University, a major research university, as well as several smaller colleges and professional schools. Syracuse is proactively joining the green movement as well. From hotel renovations and accommodations to green shopping at Carousel Center, green is the theme of Syracuse. We're here in the pits with Molly Curran. Molly, what do you do to prepare for the season? What kind of practice do you do and what kind of exercise routine do you follow?
Well, I'm in a lot of other sports. I play volleyball in the fall and I ski race in the winter. And I'm also in track in the spring, so that really helps a lot. But we have a lake behind our house, and we try to get out on it as much as we can before the season. But track and skiing really helps a lot.
We're here in the pits with Donald Morningstar. Don, I have a question about travel and why you guys do this. Why do you put so much effort into this journey?
I guess it's just developed from my history with motocross, and it was like a stepping stone into this sport. And I promoted races for years and was heavily involved because, love of sport, I always said. Did race schools, the whole bit. Had a couple of boys, and they kind of grew up, helped me set up courses and take courses down, and it just became second nature for them to just get on a ski when the class presented itself.
Youngsters out here, we got the amateurs out here doing a few laps for us. For you, out here making this happen, you've been at the sport a long time. Where do you see the things progressing from here?
Well, the one thing I'll have to say straight up is when we get the opportunity to watch the amateurs and see what the future of the sport is, it always puts a smile on your face when you get to see all these young kids coming out and having so much energy. So there's a lot of things we've got going on right now, I think, that puts the sport in a much better light than it's been in the last few years. The television coverage has always been one of those things, so we're getting that, and it's coming up. It's all looking really, really positive.
How do you guys find the time, and why do you make the effort to come to these races?
Well, it takes a lot of work to get ready to go to the races, but my dad is a big part of it, and he drives all the races, and my brother actually drove to this race, and we really practiced. My dad and my brother practiced with me, and they helped me a lot.
Okay, and how much time does it take for you guys to make this kind of travel plans? Do you guys set up like on Wednesday or Thursday, or is it just pretty much load and go?
Well, it takes a lot of time to get the skis and stuff into the trailer, but we usually procrastinate. We're loading up on Friday, trying to get out as fast as we can. But it does take a lot of time to get ready.
After the break, we'll bring you highlights from Sunday's final. The Beach Sports Network's coverage of the Toyota U.S. Open of Watercross will return in just a moment.
What if we could use the sun to help keep us cool? Solar-powered ventilation to help cool you. Available on the third generation Prius. It's harmony between man, nature, and machine.
Coverage of the Toyota U.S. Open of Watercross is brought to you by Syracuse Toyota Dealers, Burdick Toyota, Romano Toyota, Maguire Toyota, Nye Toyota, and Fox Toyota. Sea-Doo, UWP-IJSBA Racing, Syracuse Convention and Visitors Bureau, Onondaga County Parks, Wingate Inn, Quaker Steak and Lube, and the Beach Sports Network. It was an action-packed final for the Pro-Am Runabout Open class. Listen in.
They charge off the starting gate and make a left-hand turn. Two boats together. Little tap on the outside. Jojo Manish going hard to the outside. Trick back to the inside. Billy Baldwin. And looks like Dearman up front. So Brian Baldwin and Billy Dearman charging to the front as they make a left. Right up front. Carvin some great corners. Brian Baldwin with the hole shot in the early lead. There's Billy Dearman in behind him, so it's Baldwin and Dearman charging to the right-hand marker. They make a left, car back to the right. Two riders to the front, a lot of wash in behind him. You see a huge spray as they make the right-hand turn and head to the back marker. Baldwin with a ton of horsepower. Let's see if he runs that outside trip this time or if he tries to go to the inside. Boomer, a lot of speed out there carrying through that corner. There he goes. He's running the long course this time, not going to the inside. Dearman also to the outside with him.
Did you see Baldwin and Clayton rail to rail around the inside on turn number 1? I tell you what, that was great racing action right there.
Yeah, I think there's a little blue on the white and a little white on the blue as they bumped heads as they went around that corner. You can hear that piped rig of Dearman as he charges down across the start-finish area. But it looks to me like possibly Baldwin stretching things out on Dearman here early in the race. Checkered flag flying for our race winner, number 9, Brian Baldwin taking the checkers. However, the battle in the back, Dearman gets shoved to the outside. And look at this, Claude Clayton checking out. He's going to hold down that second spot through these final couple of turns. He goes around the outside section. No way Dearman's going to run him down now. It's going to take a miracle. Catches his buoys, makes a left-hand turn. Final corner, comes to the finish line. Wow, that was something else. Boomer, seeing teammates do that.
How about that? Watching 20 laps, watching that kid go to work, inside, outside. But let me tell you something, folks. There might be a little tension in that trailer in about 5 minutes.
All right, here we come. Flying Brian Baldwin coming in first in this Pro-Am Open Runabout class. You took that inside line a couple of times and it paid off. This thing carves well in the water. Is that a function of the size or is it the horsepower?
It's actually both. You know, it's a little bit lighter than your standard C2 XP. You can probably turn 180 degrees in the length of the boat. You know, that's my main advantage is the handling of the ski.
Well, this is your winner in the Pro-Am Open Runabout class here at the Toyota U.S. Open of Watercross.
For the Pro-Am Ski GP, we had a lot of chop and a lot of passing.
Oh my, the 300, Jimmy Eastworld Wilson darts out of the start gate, looking over his left shoulder. Puchalski right in there with him. Boomer looked like the 300 was going to get to the corner first, but he didn't. Puchalski fired it up and got there before him.
So it's Puchalski again on the inside with the leg drag. Flores goes wide, and he's going to give up a spot. Now Flores is going to have to go to work. It looks like Haig on the outside.
Yeah, Bill Hurricane Haig looking to make a move to the outside here. He's charging down. It is Puchalski with the lead, but look at this. I told you Bill Hurricane Haig was looking to make a move. Carmine Colangelo in there, and there's Rick Shurker in third place. There it is. Rick Shurker takes over the lead. Bill Hurricane Haig fades back to second position. There is a lapper in there. Haig not going to give up. He'll chew tenaciously on the backside of that 927 to Rick Shurker. So Shurker bringing his A game out here on Lake Onondaga. So Shurker makes a right. His final left-hand turn. Here he comes to the blacks and white. Rick Shurker on the number 912. He is your winner. Several times before you made that pass, you checked that inside line. Were you setting that up previous to making the actual pass?
Yeah, I was going back and forth a little bit. I'd follow them every once in a while on the outside and make them think I'm not there and try to take one I thought I had a chance of getting them.
Well, also, it looked like conditioning was a big role here because you weren't doing the stiff leg thing. I didn't see you stretching your back out. Did you feel good for all 20 laps?
I stretched my back a few times. Definitely feel a little stiff, but I felt good. I felt good. Once you get through about 10 laps, everything goes a little numb.
All right. With our champion, the Pro-Am Ski GP here at the Toyota U.S. Open of Watercross. It's a 912 of Rick Shurker.
The freestyle competition saw our same competitors from Saturday come out to show off. Doug Woodwiak went first, but struggled a bit.
He's going to spin around back on the handle pole. He's going to throw out the old fountain of youth. How about that? Make some noise. Back into Trey. Nice transition.
Anna Gonek went next, but also had a few problems getting her tricks to hit.
Anna up on the ski, on the handle, pull backwards, waves her crowd, nice transition, nice spin. And Anya, let's see what she has for us. Promptly nicknamed Froggy. She's gonna get up and throw the fountain. Well, let's see if she can throw that weight down.
When Jason Stoyer hit the water, it's safe to say the competition was destroyed.
The Destroyer Stoyer, this kid's from Miami Beach, Florida, folks. And he's setting up his own weight. And it's a big, big flail barrel roll right into the routine, right up in front of the cab, under the starting band. He's going to lock his feet right back in. The Destroyer going to be spending some time over there in Russia. And it's a backflip into a submarine, folks. Make some noise, flat water backflip.
All right, we're here with our freestyle champion, 2009 style, Jason the Destroyer Stoyer. How you feeling, Jay?
Excellent. Just came off the water here and feels great.
You know, conditions are a little flat out there. Most of freestyling you do in the ocean and stuff, you have big waves to work with. How tough is it to create your own environment to make jumps and flips?
I don't find it hard for myself because that's what I do every day. I don't call myself a flat water or free ride in the surf rider. I ride, and I generally ride flat water, so it felt right at home out there making my own wave.
Very cool. How much training do you do during the week and in the course of a season to get ready for this kind of an event?
You know, in the winter you take a little bit of a break, so you might ride 1, maybe 2 times a week, and then by the time you get into season, you're riding all weekend, and you better be practicing and tuning at least 2 to 3 days out of the days you're not traveling. So pretty much about almost every day.
Now, we talk about the racers and riders out there and the kind of shape that they're in. It seems to me that you're doing a lot of physical work throwing around this ski and making it go upside down and under the water.
Yeah, definitely. We only go for 2 minutes at a time, but in those 2 minutes we manage to do anywhere from 10 to 15 tricks on average, and we keep busy.
Now, I know there's people that make this possible for you. Tell us who they are.
Everybody out here and all the fans, that's who I like to thank the most, people that make it fun and make it worth being here.
Very nice. With Jason Stoyer, the Toyota U.S. Open of Watercross continues its march across the United States. Check us out for our next stop in Rochester, New York. As always, we welcome you to join us on tour and keep us on your television schedule of shows to watch. I'm David Nisley for BSN.
It's really about consistency, isn't it?
Look, it's all blooper. How big's our box? Here?
Mr. Director, here we go.
This is B-roll we're going to shoot here, ladies and gentlemen. So